Hey, traders, welcome to the Sunday stream. There might be issues just based on the fact that I installed a brand new monitor, brand new monitors, 4K, and dude, inputs get screwed up so bad. So just like there's something wrong, just say something, Brad, or a mod. Other than that though, all looks okay. Right? I don't know if it's coming in clearer, probably not, and it's probably exactly the same for you, but on my side it's a lot better. The main monitor I used since the first stream I've ever done, it was the last piece of equipment of my entire battle station that had not been replaced, and so officially now everything replaced. So that's pretty cool. It was so old that there were like weird things at the bottom starting to show up, like, I don't know, decay or something. But anyway, that is what has been going on with me in the past 24 hours. And now you got Bitcoin that has been doing nothing for 24 hours. It's taking the weekend off, right? Certainly same price it was at when it engulfed 2 days ago. Going on 3 days now with 45 minutes to go till your daily candle close, your weekly candle close. What's that weekly gonna look like, chat? Weekly, nothing, you know, unfortunately, just a nothing burger candle. I mean, like, I'm not being told anything on the weekly, right? The fact, I mean, we're still above 38, 39K. The candle high closes from January and June of 2021. That's good, but other than that, not much, right? Just kind of meh. All right, that sucks. That's boring, right? Boring candle. Your daily still looks pretty solid in terms of the way assets look before they reverse more majorly. Just the daily, right? The divergence is beginning to play out some. Positive momentum is building. Positive momentum is at its highest point today since December 29th. And holding that support again. So sitting at 40-ish, a little over 40 on the RSI, starting to break back above that bearish control zone. Not by much, less than 1 point, but nevertheless, if this does hold, it would act as a level where you would rally to probably 48K. Right, 48K, who knows? Right, at that point, there could be bearish divergence or something stupid going on up there. You know, you test it as resistance and dump once more. So that's it. It's not really Bitcoin that is the craziest looking right now. It is so many altcoins, dude. So many of them. Okay, so speaking of one that's not really that special right now in terms of the technicals we look for is Ethereum, you know. And it's fine. I mean, if Bitcoin rallies, it's going to probably head on up to 35.54 and still be in a downtrend, midterm downtrend. You're in a midterm downtrend, I think, until you break above $4,100, man. I mean, even 3,800. These are previous discernible highs that have to be recaptured. And as you can just see, you know, it was really cool to see how, like, at the inflection point, $2,900 to $3,000. You tested that, hit the 886 from the previous low to high, and had a very, very nice reaction. Just think about it. Since it tested that 886 pretty much at its highest point, up 16.7% in a good, 6 days. But yeah, that's type 1 return. That's not type 2. Normally we already talked about yesterday what we want to see on Ethereum for like an awesome actionable long, one more of these, and then more divergence, and then that the bottom's in up here at this level or down here at this level. Right now, you don't really know. I don't think. Not so sure. But Bitcoin, it could be very sure, right? It could, because it's like December 4th slow, and now the next low. And the 4 hour looks decent on Bitcoin. At least with that engulfing candle. And where the engulfing candle was on the 4 hour, like back testing, January 8th, 2021's high, and the supply line is demand line now. So anyway, that's Ethereum. This is probably going to be a more brief stream. I've got something going on this evening, so sorry. But, whatever. You had me yesterday and today, so it's just like, at least for a few minutes. Sorry, I forgot to bring my totals up. We'll get it up. Hold on a sec. Yeah, total just pretty much a combination of Bitcoin, Ethereum, the way the chart looks right now anyway. Okay. That's not it. God, dude, this is what every day, man. I gotta change this now. What about finding the source? Jesus. Almost Jesus. Okay. All right. Here you have it. Sound clip, of course.
I like turtles.
Doing nothing from yesterday to today. It's literally the same chart. Nothing's changed at all, dude. Okay, just you got to think about maybe one low and maybe the second low here, right? Like Bitcoin, 1 and 2. And if that's the case, then 2.21, 2.3 trillion is the target. If you ever break that, look out. You know, you could be going 3 trillion or something, but not yet. All right. What will total close on the weekly? I don't know, man. Probably nothing burger. Yeah, just a nothing burger candle. Yeah, I know, I get it, man. Like, couldn't when you see it, a head or a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. I mean, that is scary, right? Definitely looks like it could be like terrible on the weekly, just right there. But I don't know, man. Like, I think if you look at Bitcoin, I think it's ripe for a reversal that would take it to 47, 48K, which would probably take you to 2.1, 2.2 trillion, or 2.3 trillion. And so at that point, that's where it could test that as resistance and then dump lower if this was real, as a bearish reversal or something. But yeah, I just like the way it looks right now. It seems like the selling might stop for a little while, even if the downtrend is going to continue. All right, so let's go to Binance coin. That has done it, chat, right? It finally has gotten back for a successful back test for the first time of $500. Right, you see it? What was once resistance, 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 support, 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 frickin' support is now resistance again. And like at this point, to me, it's not certainly not actionable for a long, really nice reaction. But you'd be wanting, this is like, you'd want to see something like this, you know. I'm just saying, if you want an actionable long, you always look for that confirmation low. You don't always get the confirmation low, but if you want to take a really nice,
can we check Cocos used?
Sure, Egg. Thanks, dude. But if you want an awesome opportunity, you take your chance on the second low, not the first low, because you just don't know in the first one. All right, so yep, resistance now, and it's gonna be, I don't know how you're gonna break it. I mean, I guess it would probably be pretty easy if Bitcoin rallied up to 48K. You probably would break it, because Ethereum's gonna rally too, so Binance also gonna do that. So remember what it looks like. Yep, you've got like a potential like falling wedge that it like fell out of the wedge and jumped right back into it. Massive engulfing candle, and is nearing that supply line. But I don't know if you'll be able to break it, and it would just be awesome to get one more sell off, a higher low or something before going higher, you know, before breaking out and going to like 600 again. So there you have it, Binance coin, and then we go to Sol. Hasn't done much today, but still right there at that 200-day simple moving average, near a major inflection point and showing bullish divergence, and that positive momentum has just begun to build. So you think if this actually played out, you got higher to go. I mean, I'm thinking like it's testing 150. If it breaks that, you're probably going to 170. All right, 170. And then beyond that, I don't know, because that's actually very real. If you ever break that, then you very well could be going to like $200. But just a lot of work to be done, and very interesting areas for a short-term reversal, and it's already kind of begun a little bit. But yeah, you don't want to make like another lower high and then sell off again and then get back to 120, 125, because then it's like, you know, distribution, lower highs, lower lows, and then you break this eventually and then go down to $60, $56. So yeah, this has to hold here, and it very well could. It very well could. Market participants might keep it propped up above this level, and this might be a new base, a new low that support that holds. And then we go to Cardano. Oh my God, I'm so excited about Cardano, right? Because I remember that one time that guy came in here and we were talking about bullish engulfing candles emerging across this entire market, and he called it a fake bullish engulfing candle because there was no wick below the close of yesterday, the previous day's candle, and it's like it doesn't even matter. It's bullcrap, because the psychology is it would be certainly stronger of an argument for a bullish engulfing candle if it closed, you know, January 10th at 112, and then on the next day there was zero selling, zero, just only buying, and it rallied to engulf the previous candle, which it did. And since that engulfing candle was cemented in time, Cardano is up 20% in 5 days. So you tell me, was this a fake bullish engulfing candle, chat? At a very, very real strategic area, a type 2 return on a massive bullish bat pattern, and at the inflection points to go all the way back to March and, you know, February of 2021. Who's drinking this coffee, man? All right. You know what I'm saying, man? Like that's it. Type 2 return. And yeah, all you do is identify bullish Japanese candlestick reversals, and good things can happen, especially on the daily. So beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. So those are your big ones, I guess. We just go to gold real quick. That you know, it's open again. Stock market is, the futures I think are closed too, because MLK Junior Day tomorrow. So gold, man, I don't even like spot price, cool, but it's, dude, look at PAXG. That's the chart I would look at for gold. This is it, man. This is the best looking chart in crypto right now. Yeah, it's not a crypto though. It's just a derivative of spot price of gold. It just takes out all the psycho noise, I guess, right? Look at this. It is primed for extremely higher prices, in my opinion. Gold, like, massive markup coming after tremendous amounts of accumulation are very evident right now. And really, like, think about it. One bottom in March and April 2021, and then the second bottom in August. And on the second major low, you then develop the classic accumulation structure. So good, man. Stupidly good. All right, gold could take 84 years, but it looks like it's poised for that massive markup we've been waiting on forever, right? Yeah. And then let's just go to spot price for silver real quick, because it's open too. And again, it's time. Like, I mean, this is what happens, Larry. You know, it's going to go up and down. Hopefully it can hold above 22.91, and once it breaches that, buy. See at 25 bucks, $26. All right, this is at the bottom of a trading range that's been going on for, I don't know, 15 months. And at the bottom of the range, you broke a supply line, you created the M shape, and you had the type 2 return. I mean, it's gorgeous, and it's just implying that there could be a lot of opportunity for upside on this too. About time, finally, right? So those are, you know, it's gold and silver. U.S. oil too. U.S. oil, that is just continuing to rally, man, on the new day, new week. And soon we'll make multi-year highs, right? Multi-year highs very, very soon. Highest level since October 2014. See you at $87 as this bearish bat pattern gets immediately violated or soon to be invalidated if this keeps up.
Burgers.
Yeah, okay, well, that means you'll be bankrupt because you're all in on cream, right? I don't know, man, because cream pumped, right, 100% in 3 days or something a little while ago. I'm sure it's given back some of those gains, but anyway, yeah, that's U.S. oil, solid. You know, Oil energy stocks look incredible. They've been incredible. They've been running like crazy since they bottomed out after making higher lows, confirmation lows, all the beautiful things you could ask for, you know, happened, and they're going. So it's time to be, I mean, it's been time to be in energy stocks for your portfolio. Anyway, so I think we had like one request or something. Which was Cocos. Sure do. I don't really feel good about this at all right now. Cocos, as you can see, a very, very critical level. I don't know. I mean, like, because, you know, I plotted this in the 4 hour. If you go to the daily, though, and you look at the candle high close, it's actually right at the critical area, right? Because it's the zone of inflection. We always plot the candle high close and the wick on the daily, and then you have that zone. And because I had plotted on the 4 hour, I had not gone to the daily. So here it is. You're at the most critical of critical areas you could ever imagine. I mean, this is it, dude. RSI, no help at all. You are in the bearish control zone. MACD could be trying to show divergence, you know, a high and then, or a low, then the lower low. So it's just like right there, man. March of 2021, where traders settled up at their highest point ever. You're there, and you've been sitting there since the 8th of January. I just don't know, man. So it looks like it looks like a wedge or something going on. Right, like this. Maybe not, maybe. I'm just spitballing. I don't know, not really. But you could start trying to, you know, on the new low, you could try to start plotting like this. So down sloping, converging price action possibly at a critical level. I mean, it could be good. I mean, seen it many times when assets paint this type of structure down at these levels at supports, they eventually pop to the upside. Sure, possible, but I think there are better assets out there than this, so why settle? But yeah, I mean, it's like there's an interesting look here. Sure, dude. Okay, you get it? That makes sense. You fall below this level, buy, see you at much lower prices, could be wrecked, okay? And yeah, you haven't seen positive momentum really since the 27th of December. So you not once on the new year seen positive momentum. It certainly looks like you're about to, right? You catch any kind of bids here, you'll be going positive again, finally. And this is so inexistent. I mean, you haven't seen real positive momentum since like the beginning of December. So we'll see. Interesting. Good chart. We got 28 minutes till your weekly candle close. Yeah, there's so much stuff going on, you know, across this market right now. Like FTM's up 9% today. In 28 minutes, FTM will be confirming its highest daily candle close of all time. Wonderful. It's still not above that 347 all-time high from October 28th, but it looks like you're getting real close here. And this one was a textbook bullish bat, type 2 return on the type 2 return, inverse head and shoulders.
Hi Mitch, can
Beautiful.
we please look at UBT on daily on Bitric Exchange? Looks like huge daily backed pattern. No confirmation low or double bottom yet, but very interesting. Divergence on MACD and RSI daily.
Yes. We'll look at it. Thank you, Arabian Club, for the 20 man. Thank you, dude. Alright. I guess we'll just go to it now, since it's like that's the next request. Unibrite. Okay. Yeah, this one lost all its value, didn't it? Almost, and now it's at those levels, right? The 886. I mean, pretty easy to just plot it real quick, you know? Yep, there it is. Here's your 886. There, chat. I mean, like right at it. The magic 886. Who will be the first person in this community to get an 886 tattooed to themselves? Because it's that real. It's so important. It's just deep value perceived areas. It happens all the time, especially in crypto. And you're there. I mean, you're literally touching it. You've been here though, kind of for, you know, since the 16th of December, but you actually had not even tested it till now. Like, I mean, I guess the 10th of January, you're really testing that 886. Yeah, I mean, this is where major reactions occur, for sure. Yes. So it's not like, you know, I mean, there's no type 2 return that I see. It's just type 1, and no one's even bought it to make it react here. But yeah, you certainly see reactions all the time at 886s, especially monster patterns have been, you know, I mean, how many days has this now been in development? Good Lord. Talking about 200 days like OMG and the other harmonics across this market. So yeah, there you are. You're here, but, and yes, there is bullish divergence going on, it seems, from one low to the next low. But again, you're looking for that type 2 return, and you're still on the type 1 return, and you haven't even reacted yet. So yeah, cool though. Very, very good looking M shape. All right, so we can just, until I guess another request comes in or not, which is understandable. You know, you got coins that are up today. You got Atom right here that reacted and never had a type 2, did it? No. Sometimes they don't.
Mitch, glad to see Stream Elements not giving you the business today. Seeing some interesting levels in DeFi. Could you have a look at comp? Type 2 return? SNX looking nearly identical. Can you compare the Dusk/USDT chart to BTC? Same pattern, BTC is behind.
Jameson and BK Blitz, thanks for the simultaneous contributions. Yes, we will look at both of those. Much love. Appreciate it. All right, so just real quick, Atom, I'm not looking at it because it's actionable for long. I'm just looking at it because it's up 10.3% and is about to, I mean, like in 23 minutes, it's going to have its second highest daily candle close of all time. The highest daily candle close of all time was back September of 2021, around 44.44. So, you know, I mean, there's time left for it to pump, but I don't think it's right at that level. Dang, dude, Bradley, let's go, man.
Just want to thank you and your team for the knowledge and opportunities. Greatly appreciated, man.
Thank you, Bradley, for that C-Note super chat. You know, you're welcome, I guess. I don't know, man. It was just all about charts, dude. Just, yeah, I'd get home from work way back, and it was just like, oh, I'd be learning stuff. I'd be making money. I'd be doing that. I'd had no one to talk to. It's like, this is what this community is for, so I can hang out and talk about charts. So I'm glad that y'all value what's taught here so much, you know. It's amazing. Thank you. So Adam, on the cusp, I guess I'll add an alert or something if you're like breaking that resistance again or something.
Love the TA, brother.
So Dr. Dime, IOTX, hadn't seen that one in a long time. Yeah, well, look, thanks for 20 to, yep. Okay, so let's go to that request. First one of those, which was, I mean, according to, let's see what it looks like. Okay, Jameson was first, even though it's different on my stream elements. Weird. Yeah, not much to really talk about or look at here. This is kind of like we just looked at the one, right? Like we just looked at Atom. Well, we're almost looking at the same freaking chart now. This is Dusk. That Moonboy's Delight. You know, here's your 4-hour high. That's exactly where you are. The highest 4-hour candle close of all time. Yep. It has been tested today, and you have not breached it yet. That's it. Now, of course, right? I mean, like, because I don't look at all the S coins in the world. I just don't, right? But I'm sure you could maybe articulate this as some sort of cipher or cipher or shark. Yeah, it's like a cipher that reversed at its 786 pattern completion zone right there from the low from December 19th, 2021 to D, which is January 11th. What a rally, what a reaction and reversal at the same time. I mean, you maybe could have said this was the reaction and then the reversal. It's so tough to see, you know. Normally you want a stronger rally on type 1 and then a sell-off. So yeah, that's it, man. It's like there's no action to take, and it's just butting up against its highest 4-hour candle close ever. And since that 786 was hit, appreciated in value 86% in 5 days. Oh my God, man! Congrats on life-changing, you know, position right there if you were allocated properly. But again, it's just nothing to do now. We'll see the daily. What's it going to be? Daily was going to be the highest daily candle close of all time. On top of that, a bullish engulfing candle, and the daily looks intriguing. It looks very interesting, right? Where you've just shown your first level of that positive memo after hidden bullish divergence appeared, right? So there's your hidden divergence on the daily.
Greetings, tip $21.62. Greetings, can we look at step use butterfly 0.00050000 BTC?
Jamie, thanks for the 20 CRV, yep, and then greetings, thanks for 2162. Yeah, we'll look at that. Thank you, dude. I don't know. I mean, like, it, you know, continuations implied, but that was way down here, right? I guess so. Now, yeah, you know, on the daily, it looks like you'll probably run to 117 eventually, and then after that, I don't know. I mean, you could just Fibonacci, kind of more local, like from the high to low here to get your fib extensions like 134, 143, and then the 1618s, 156. Could be going to price discovery, and or could be attempting a rally, and then you get an X, an A, a B, and a C, and you know, it could go up to the 1272 and then reverse majorly, and then come down for a major M shape or something, right? But yeah, you're attempting a rally here. But the hidden divergence doesn't ensure that the attempted rally is going to really go somewhere nuts. It just ensures that the pivot occurs and it rallies. So, you know, great. Okay, next one was comp. I wonder, I need to add that to my watch list too. What the heck? I know it looked okay, I think. Yeah, dude, it looks so interesting, man. I mean, in ways. In ways, it looks interesting. I mean, it's so similar to a bunch of other ones. Okay, you see comp below the wick low from June 22nd of last year. Well below the candle low close there, too. And maybe M shaping here. Nice divergence. Like, undeniable, amazing looking bullish divergence in the MACD histogram. But hey, guess what? So do many, many others, almost countless altcoins across the market, okay? So yes, nice daily divergence. That's about it. Maybe, you know, confirming a bottom here.
Full moon, let's hype.
Full moon tomorrow, right? I believe so. Yep. We got a full moon upon us, chat. So yeah, it's just kind of like M shape, probably, you know, whichever way, and it's at that 886, 100%. It's 100%. So momentum's trying to shift locally, really, really, like a low, the lower low, the lowest low, then all of a sudden a higher low, and then maybe another higher low, right? So very, very small Momo shifting structure going on locally, and that daily bullish divergence could help usher in an actual reversal here. One low and then the second low. You just don't know, right? You don't know in the first time. The second time, that you'd feel more confident to believe the bottom's in. And when you have bullish divergence on that second low, that's great, you know? I mean, yeah, this could definitely be where a reversal occurs, especially Bitcoin rallies. You got to get back above these levels, though, and you're not. So I think this has a lot of work to do. But yeah, locally, I kind of dig it for now. Pray for Bitcoin, because comp is Bitcoin in certain ways where it needs the macros help bad. And look at this RSI divergence on the 4 hours. Very significant there. That's beautiful. So 4 hour and daily bullish divergence at the same time on the second test of 177. Yeah, it could reverse here. Sure. Yep. Okay, next one. I haven't seen this one in a long time, dude. Interesting. Could never break that resistance, could it? Dang, man, pathetic. It broke like multiple levels, and then I think just the underperformance of the macro killed this. Made it like just impossible to really break out.
To return. Thanks. Peace.
Dow Jones, type 1, essentially. And, you know, Scott Carney and me, we got a home and home next week. Thursday, I think. Or Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going on his stream, and then on my stream, he's coming on my stream after that. So that'll be coming, and we'll talk more about that, and good questions for him too. But type 1 is essentially your reaction low, the first low, the first time it hits that pattern completion zone of the harmonic, it reacts, right? But you don't really know the true bottoms in. It reacts and has a really nice rally, maybe a 38% retrace from the previous high to low, and then sells off again, and it comes back down to that same level. And that next time it comes down as the type 2, or what I would call the confirmation or reversal low. Okay, type 1, or like right here, you just don't know on the first one, December 6th. The second time, that's where confirmation comes in, and then the bigger rally ensues, which a bigger rally did ensue here, but again, macro killed you. How can you, when Bitcoin performs so poorly, how can you hold, or how can you continue upward if you're just some random S coin? So, yeah, that failed, and that's like the thing, right? That is why, like, how many trade setups where you have potential double bottoms and you identify that second low, and you start going long at those lowest risk areas close to the first low's low, right? And then the first profit taking level with a tight stop below critical areas that you're so close to, the first profit taking level is the neckline of the potential double bottom. And it's so amazing because if the trade failed, or if the double bottom ended up failing like it did here, you took profit, one of 3 profit taking levels, so you made money on a failed, busted pattern, right? So that's what happens, man. So it sold off, and now it's right back down at these very critical levels, and it's holding. Holy crap, it's actually literally holding here for a second time. So maybe we go to daily, and it looks better. It looks like a more established, like, daily double bottom, potential double bottom, right? Look at this. I mean, yeah, it's substantial. It looks so good on the MACD histogram, from your first low to now your second low, and you're just now beginning to build positive momentum. A very nice impulse candle. Market participants holding, this one level from November. Let's just plot it as a zone on the daily. That wick low, and then the candle low right there. All right, so you're holding. Very, very important here. It could be a big dragon going on too, right? Where you've got the second low, and here is the hump, and you just plot, from the head of the dragon to the hump, and that's the supply line, and you just broke that yesterday, right? With divergence and the context of the area of where it's holding, it seems promising for maybe more upside on IOTX. But hey, let's be real. How many assets across this market are also showing opportunity for more major reversals where they are right now in their own charts? It's all over the place. So IOTX might be the same situation, right? Stage could be set for a rally that could do what? You just think about it, huh? Right? The X, the A, the B, the C, and then the D, like the major C to D wave comes. So minimum 786 for Cypher, but it could go to the 886, right? 2.2 cents if this is actually gonna play out. It's the dragon into the real harmonic. Got it? Not bad. On IOTX, your cutoff obviously is like 9.7 cents. And I don't know what I said, 22 cents, not 2 cents. Sorry, there's so many S coins that are worthless, So yeah, 22 cents of your 786 eventually. And that's it, man.
Mitch, glad you're doing better. Can you look at spell/USD on Coinbase? Bullish bat on the 4 hours? I might be wrong.
Oh, we'll look at spell. Thank you, Anonymous. We've got to keep it rolling, dude, because I'm running out of time here, unfortunately. It's okay, though. So please just understand I have something going on after the stream, technically at 7:30 Eastern. So I gotta handle that. CRV, already been on a just amazing run. It's absolutely amazing. Let's see. I have too many lines here because, you know, we cover this stuff like all the time, and yeah, really, dude, it's just like, what's it done? Just, I don't know if there's anything actionable about this asset right now. I mean, it just daily is nothing crazy. I mean, yeah, it had a moderate retrace, right? Let's just go from this low, and I'm the wick low. I mean, it pretty much hit that 786, you know? So it's like, hey, it's a bullish cipher if you don't use the scam wick from December 4th. Because it like bottomed out 3 times there, establishing the real swing low, and the low on December 4th, the traders settled up on at that same price. So I would be using that as your low to high for anchoring, and it hit a 786. It reacted really well. So maybe you could hypothesize this a little bit, like the cipher has had the type 1, and as you know, it would be prudent. It may not happen. It would be prudent though for the asset to fail to break the resistance, right? And then come down for a type 2. And that would be an amazing opportunity for a long, an actionable long, right? So it has just reacted very well, and it's now butting up against resistance. Certainly not a long right now. I mean, like, I'm not, just because I say it's not a long opportunity right now doesn't mean it can't keep going up, right? But if you're talking about strategizing and playing the market and letting the money come to you, it would be prudent to wait. But, you know, what am I? You know, what can I say? So, that's it. Yeah, that's your CRV. Okay, next one. Well, I haven't been here in a while. When I was here, we had identified a harmonic that did play out. It just underperformed. That's okay. It never made it to the top of the harmonic. That's what underperformance is. So, yeah, cool. But let's just redo this. Let's just check things out. I mean, it does look like, to me, look at this. I mean, it's perfect.
BNT
No butterfly. Forget the butterfly, dude.
Please brew if you have time.
Forget the butterfly. It's more like a Gartley-Bartley, right? Where it's the X, the A, the B. That's a little deep, man. But you're at the 886, which is really important, because this doesn't have to be a formal harmonic for it to reverse, right? I don't think it is, because it's too deep on B, but that's okay. Right? It kind of reminds me of Cardano locally. Actually, just overall. I mean, not the context all the way, but like it's beautiful. It's like, this is the 4 hour. I bet it could look good on the daily too. Yeah, daily is still good too. So it's like big harmonic, big M shape, not a harmonic, just an M shape. You know, type 1 and possibly type 2. Divergence is certainly there, dude. It's like a lot of other coins, man. I mean, like, I can't be surprised that some random S coin I haven't looked at in months is setting up for higher prices like a bunch of other ones, you know, on daily time scales. Yep. So, I mean, this is pretty much as low as of risk you could possibly get, probably, if you're talking about an 886 reaction reversal. Of course, this is going to make a 100% retrace and come all the way down to 17 and 14 cents, 15 cents. But, you know, if it's going to respect the M, this is probably where it reverses. So just don't be surprised if Step actually does this soon. Right? And you get why, right? The argument, this is kind of gorgeous where it is. Thanks for the over 800 people tuned in, and thanks for the 300 likes. Kind of, you know, wow, bear trend on likes for sure. It's okay. What are you gonna do? Nothing. You're just gonna keep streaming through the bad times when all the opportunity presents itself and all the scrubs don't show up and aren't participating in the market because number doesn't go up, and 200-day harmonic structures have to develop first. And that 200-day period, all the scrubs, all the FOMO moon boys that don't give a crap about traditional technical analysis and only care about my gains, my 1,000% gains, they leave the market, they exit, and then all the smart money gets in at these levels, while they're, you know, playing Fortnite or, you know, watching something stupid, you know, they get left behind. And then huge impulses come at these levels. And then they're saying, ooh, should I buy now? And they start coming back and later after big markups. Okay, so yeah, step, pretty interesting here. Nice. We got to move on though. Wow, I had 2 tips for the same asset, which is step. Oh no, step and now spell. Okay. Spell. He says Coinbase. All right, Coinbase it is. I mean, dude, it's kind of leaving me no outs here with very little data, but the little data we have is incredible. I mean, it's absolutely hilariously incredible, right? It's the bat that never went deep enough. Oh, my God, it's so close. Actually, almost did get deep enough. Right? You're like right there, man. Dang. Holy crap. This is impressive. Impressive. All right, you got to like an 86% retrace. This is the area. I mean, this is the zone where good things can happen. Absolutely. So he requested it. All I'm doing is painting the picture, you know, identifying the harmonic pretty much at its pattern completion zone near it, and could be trying to type 2 on a high or low, 1 and 2. Yeah, and if that played out, if this was it, then, you know, easy. It's going to run probably to that first candle high close on this chart, you know, from December 7th. In before, someone in chat, there's more data on X exchange. I know. Someone requested this specifically, dude. What do you want from me? So your first target's 1.98 cents if this is true. If this is the true type 2 that's already occurred and you've caught some bids off of that, right? 1 and 2. Maybe. Maybe next is right there, and it's only because of that, December 7th. And then if you ever broke that, you'd be talking about, shoot, 2.5 cents after that. That's spell. All right, moving on. I got to go soon. Okay. Next one. Oh, okay, we're caught up. Good, good, good. Reminds me of Zilliqa and many others across this market, dude. It's like a deep B point that kind of makes the harmonic not real. Because it's like 70%, I bet. And but that's okay. It's still the M. And really, you're like type 1ing and type 2ing here. Unfortunately, you're not at 265 or 280, which is clearly, look left, from August of 2020. That's the level. That's where you want it to be. But so far, it's so strong, and there's, I guess, so much demand and or not enough supply on BNT that market participants are not able to push the price down to that inflection point again. Even on that scary December 4th day, and again recently on the 9th of this month. So it's just an M shape. Well, actually, since this is a higher low, it doesn't really matter what B is because it's a shark, and it's part of it. So it's a deep retrace. It's a shark. You have a bullish shark that's it's actually more like a cipher at that 7 days. It can't be a cipher though. So it's like pretty much a shark cipher M shape where the oscillators, I mean, look at this. This is crazy. I mean, the MACD is beautiful. The MACD is implying that sellers are exhausted here. And if T is respected, I would think up's next on the daily, not down. That makes sense? Or not? Even the RSI showing a little divergence. But none of this stuff's gonna play out of Bitcoin dumps more, right? We know that, and we know nothing's certain. But it's just, look, dude, there have just been many cycles that we've witnessed, and I've been live when we're witnessing them, and this is what the assets look like before they break upward, before they moon. It just is. And like maybe this time it's not gonna things are not gonna reverse here, but you know, in history they have reversed at levels just like this. So that's it, man. We're not trying to fortune tell here. Just identifying the things that we've been taught from the geniuses that have put their life's work into this, researching. So that's it, man. Like, yeah, there could be upside on BNT. It could be type 1 or 2. Type 1 and then maybe type 2 is going on right now. Sure. It's kind of like that, you know? Oops. And that was it. That was the last request. So, I really appreciate everyone coming out. I've been live for 50 minutes. We have 2 minutes till your daily candle close, weekly candle close. So I'm going to stick around for that, and then I'm going to skedaddle. You can say something's dead all you want, but I mean, I'm just identifying harmonics and type 2 returns and divergence at critical inflection points. That's all I'm doing, right? Uno's dead. I mean, like, Uno has failed to breach the resistance. It tried and failed today. It's down 10% almost, but only after doing all the right things, where historically, when we identify stuff like this, it goes berserk, goes insane. Right, like look at like something like this, okay? You see it? Wow, it's set up so perfectly. And then you go to something like it's the same thing. It's the same effing structure, same development, same everything, just different markets doing the same thing, right? Sometimes they play out, sometimes they don't. That's what happens. Jesus chimes for a new week and a new day on Bitcoin and all of crypto. It was kind of a meh close. It's just nothing. Like, right, there's just been such little activity, right? As you can see, literally nothing changed. Like, the exact same thing happened yesterday that today. Wow, deja vu. The same candles. 2 indecision candles. Wow. Dead market, right? Very dead market. All right, so we'll see what happens on the new week, the new day. Where so much tremendous opportunity looms across this altcoin market, more so than Bitcoin. That's okay. Bitcoin's showing its own little argument for potential upside for 48K at least. Yeah, highest daily candle close on FTM ever. Very, very nice. Second highest daily candle close ever on Atom, I believe, right? Yep. So that's it, man. Like, that's kind of the stream, been live an hour. And then we got, like, you know, one more. I just want to show you real quick. This is so immaculate, all right? Algo. Like, I'm just praying for Bitcoin to rally because of just... These are the things that I teach, or that are taught, right? If you care about harmonics and traditional technical analysis, okay? I want it to play out more so people that are maybe on the fence about believing in all this stuff, they then become firm believers, right? Sort of converting people to the church of TA almost, right? Because this thing is doing everything that you could ever dream of it doing before it rallies massively to the top of a kind of a range up at like 178, 183, okay? I mean, the M shape developed, the type 1 and then the type 2 pretty much. And then on the type 2 was a literal perfect to the cent, in the 10th of the cent back test of the December 4th low as support again on the date of January 14th. All right. And on that second low that is identical to the first low or lows, the divergence develops. Okay. So you have potential double bottom at a critical ice line and successful back test, and at the PCZ of the harmonic. This is like what dreams are made of. This will be an NFT if we see 178, 183 even. Because this is like, you made those NFTs because it's just like, hey man, this is how you can, you know, you can support the stream, but also like, it's like, you could have also been long on this, like me. Like, I'm long on Algo right now. Not ashamed. I'm very proud of being long on this position because of how perfect it is. Yeah, OMG. Oh, weekly bullish engulfing. OMG is another one, right? OMG is amazing. We looked at Uno that had that down day today, and it doesn't mean it's dead. It's not dead or invalidated or even violated yet. Uno. But like, you go to OMG, and OMG, look at this chat. Weekly bullish engulfing candle confirmed. I'm not so much concerned about the weekly as I am the daily because of how unreal it is, okay? But like, Uno, this is Uno. Like identical to Uno right now, pretty much. Just different harmonic, all right? But type 1, type 2. It's like then it goes, right? After a full reset in an uptrend. And then again, it's like deja vu of OMG, right? From before to almost the exact same size and time, 200 plus days each. 202 on the first one, 209 on the second one. That's it, man. Right, and it started on January 11th. So yeah, a weekly bullish engulfing candle, bullish divergence on the type 2 return of the bullish bat pattern. It's gorgeous, unreal. So it's like, if the TA is respected, then history repeats itself. Then it eventually does something like this. Yep. I love that weekly though, right? Weekly close, really, really good. Just kind of reading some chat, I guess. Not much chat. Okay. Here's your Ethereum on the daily. Looks good, but always could look better. If we ever got a type 2 return, it would be legendary. But the type 1 return still seems rather shallow, so it could go a little bit higher. And then we get, hopefully, maybe some sort of like higher low. Of course, 3,000 would be amazing, but if we got a higher low, that's good enough too. And then you get bullish convergence or something. But yeah, it looks splendid on the daily for maybe a little more upside, just like maybe Bitcoin too. I mean, it's almost unlimited. There's so many charts that look so freaking good. Like, look what happened on Mana today. You know, NFT, Walmart's getting into NFTs, and you know, Mana had a 3%, 4% up day. But look what Mana's done. I know it's not the best context for a harmonic, because like, you know, you're looking for value, but this is kind of value in a mega uptrend. You think about from the low of November 10th, you reset, full reset, 886, and I'm talking touched it perfectly. And then look, you sprung, and then you back tested the spring from that low point from December 4th, and now you've broken a supply line that goes back to November 30th, December 27th, January 6th, and now it's out. Now you're out of it. Now you broke it, and you see a low, the lowest low, then a higher low. So momentum shifting too. So there could be a lot of upside on Mana coming, based on what's just happened technically, right? Yeah, one of these days, chat, I'm just telling you, one of these days, volatility's going to come back, the viewer count's going to go up, it's going to be insane, chat's going to be moving fast again, but it might be too late for the lowest risk area, and on those days, you're just not going to have the upside that you have now. And you're the real ones. You 800 people in here right now are the very real ones that give a crap about this market when they're showing signs of seller exhaustion and major potential reversals, right? You'll be here too when Mana's at like 580 and, you know, 520 and stuff, but you're a real one when you're here. When you're watching these streams at these levels. This is where the real money's made. It's the smartest of smart money. Then you get up to like, say this starts playing out, it goes to 420, right? That's the moderate money, the kind of dumb money, but kind of smartish. They're halfway there. And then you start getting up to $5, $6. That's stupid money, really dumb money. You know, the scammers start tweeting at you and all that crap up here. Down here, they've been obliterated up here. They bought up here and they sold down here. Perfect. Gotta love them. Bless their hearts. So it could be a good week. There could be a good week in store for us based on everything we know about traditional technical analysis, daily time scales, 4-hour time scales. All right. Oh yeah, Uni. Been talking to one of my friends. Larley helped me refine a lot of things in my own trading game. He said he liked this one, and I went to it, and I'm like, dang, dude, he's got a completely different outlook on it. He has this crazy, I think, logarithmic scale uptrend, and it hit the demand line of it. So that's like in a very long-term uptrend, the bottom where the demand line is the oversold area of the major uptrend. So when I looked at it, I just saw a supply line was broken and a harmonic developed, and it's like type 1, type 2 here with convergence. I loved it, so that just shows like you can have different methods and different ways of identifying opportunity in technical analysis, and you can both make money and you can both be right. So but then you converge those ideas together and it becomes extremely powerful. Yeah, so there could be a lot more upside on Uniswap. This is an active trade setup. Once I identified all this, is like all these other ones. Why not post trade setup on it? Yeah. So you look at this, right? Chat. Please burn this image in your mind, right? You see it? Uni, look at this chart. And then you go to a completely different market. Completely different market. Different asset. And what? It's the same picture. This is silver. Uniswap, silver, very similar, almost identical. You get what I'm saying? It's universal, like what I teach, what's taught here. It's universal. It's like mathematics. You can apply it to any market. What's up, Mike? Looking forward to seeing you in the Discord, Patreon chat. Thanks, dude. Dude, I mean, like, people can beg for XRP. I tweeted about it, dude. What do you want from me? Oh, look at XRP, even though you tweeted about it, I don't know, 2 hours ago? Good God, man. Try to go get dinner somewhere, and it's like, oh, no, we're closed on Sunday. Or, no, we're closed because there's weather that it will not stick here where I live. But they're closing anyway. It's pathetic. It's like there's not even a chance. The ground temperature is probably like 38 degrees, and they're closing. It's pathetic, man. Get over it. Yeah, Matthew D, of course. I can't even get dinner. I can't even go somewhere to eat. It's so stupid, dude. Tried like 5 different places. Just a nice place. And it's just, nah. Sorry, dude. Get wrecked. Everywhere. Okay, so, yeah, dude. Shout out to Larley on that one, man. On Una. But again, it's just like Algo in its own way, except Uni's outperforming Algo right now.
Thanks for spell/USD analysis.
David Bello. Thanks for 3 repeating, of course. Thank you, dude. This one just like sticks out to me as Uni's unreal good too. I just love this one because see, Uni was too strong. It made the higher lows and converge, where this one made the same low, and it made a perfect spring back test of that low from December 4th. So it's just, I don't know, it's like chart art to me, and I just love the ones that are perfect. Like, I couldn't have painted it if like, hey man, you get to be composite operator for the day. Paint your picture for the market. Make the market. Okay, I would make it like this. So everyone else could identify it, and then we all go long together at like 132, 130. Yep. Oh yeah, I was looking at XRP for a second because it's not often you get such a substantially gorgeous pattern. It just doesn't happen often. And this is something, I mean, this is a bullish Gartley that is perfect. I'm talking the context, right? Broke a supply line, the M shape develops. And where is the pattern completion zone? Just happens to be the tip top of a major level of inflection from history. And look here, look what I had found just looking at it, you know. There is a cipher, and the PCZ of the cipher is the type 2 return of the bullish Gartley. Unbelievable. So crazy. It's so crazy that I actually tweeted at Alex Cobb, "Are you ready for a markup?" I've got no response yet from him, so I may never get a response from him. But this is like, if the TA is respected on XRP chat, yes, that happens. So we'll see. Smitty, no way, dude. Unfortunately, these nice, weird penthouse looking fridges that look identical to the actual other cabinets, where like if you walk in my kitchen for the first time, you won't know where the fridge is. Like, they don't have very big freezers. And not just that, why would you put a bunch of frozen pizzas in there? All those carbs, dude. I would put like tons of like venison and steak and ribeyes and stuff versus pizza. Give me a break, dude. Did you learn nothing during COVID? Did you not go keto with all of us? Dude, I just can't know where to eat, man. So. So let's go XRP. Pump it, dude. Just, you don't take action on it, but you will. If you watch the stream, you will learn something, and I will teach you against your will, right? Yeah. Like, you're gonna be sitting in here like, crap, I just learned something. I was trying to not learn something. You shouldn't tune in, right? You have that mentality. But yeah, this is where dreams are made. This is where, like, oh yeah, my life just changed because yeah, I made X amount on XRP over the past month because it just ran back up to 134. It just, oh yeah, over the past month it just appreciated in value 77%. Yep. Do I think when's the Super Bowl? I have no idea, dude. I don't know. How's that Dallas game going? Didn't they like get really, really unlucky, like going against San Francisco or something? Oh my god, dude. And then like, you know, Mac Jones devastated, and then like Jay Barker. Jay Barker, what a piece of crap, dude. 23-10 San Francisco, yeah, bad for Dallas, man. Yep. Still waiting for your Mt. Gox Bitcoins. You know, you might be the lady on Titanic when you get them. Just kidding, because you'll probably be her now, which I think she's not alive now. So you might be not alive when you get your Bitcoins back from Mt. Gox, dude. Okay. Yeah, I'm like very limited on time now, so I just got an update. You know, here's something that could happen, all right, and it really wouldn't be weird. Someone had tweeted me about it. Then, you know, late like today, I think a patron came up with the idea. So it's like, hey, the harmonic minds are out there, and their idea of potential, which it's very potential. I mean, I wouldn't say it's gonna happen, but if you think about it, it would make sense and it would be perfect, right? Think about breaking out of a channel and then painting an M shape. How many times you break a supply line, right? You break a supply line and then you create the M. And like if it did play out, then your pattern completion zone is pretty much the bottom of
the Thanks, man.
The inflection zone, right? That's that January 8th, 2021 first initial all-time high. I mean, that could happen, sure. So I'm just pointing it out, maybe. And maybe that's how Ethereum gets its type 2 return. And that becomes an actionable long. Yep. Zilliqa, yeah, I mean, Zilliqa's unreal, stupid, bullish too. Yeah, for sure. Dude, Zilliqa's stupid, dude. Real stupid. Getting stupid up in here. Look at this chat. I mean, it just doesn't get better. I mean, it would get better. It would be better if this wasn't a 70% retrace on B, which makes it not really a valid harmonic. It's just an M shape. That would be the only thing that's better about this. But other than that, I mean, look where you are. You're at these levels that have held since January of last year, 1 year base of buying, and type 1 reaction was very real and discernible, and now type 2. And on type 2, what's going on? Extreme amounts of seller exhaustion or bullish divergence on the oscillators on a daily time scale. I mean, that is, if the TA is respected here, this would happen eventually, at least to 8.4 to 9.1 cents. But if this was mega and real, then I would see you at like 12 cents eventually. It could take a month or two, but like this type of stuff in development is insane, right? You're talking, how large is all this? We're talking 175-day structure with a type 2. That's very, very large M shape with everything we would ever dream of. And the positive momentum has just begun to build as of today. Yes, January 17th. The new day, you're showing positive Momo finally for the first time since the 5th. You know, so there's your Zilliqa. Yes, extremely set up for much higher prices if the TA is respected. Do we get it? Everyone good? Everyone understand what's happening here across this whole market, and gold and silver too? Yeah, patience is literally mandatory if you want to make real money trading for an extended amount of time, right? You want to consistently make money, you must have patience. All right, so I'm just gonna leave y'all with that. Thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. And let's see what Bitcoin does. Will it paint the little Gartley here, which wouldn't do anything, wouldn't kill anything. It wouldn't like kill the alts probably. It would just make the M before reversing to 47, 48K. But eventually, whether you go down there first and do that or not, I think you're looking at a lot of opportunity for altcoins everywhere. All right. So I'll just be back. Until next time, respect the TA. My bad, my inputs got screwed.